Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make scones. So for this recipe I'm going to need 2 cups of self-raising flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons or 60 grams of butter or margarine. For this I'm using 60 grams of margarine, and a cup of milk, and that is all we need. So to start off, we'll need to preheat the oven. Okay, so that's going. So we've got to get a sieve and a large bowl, and we're going to sift the flour and salt. So go with 1 cup to begin with. I've already pre-measured out the flour and salt. That's 1 cup, and then there's a cup of flour and the 1/4 teaspoon of salt, all in the one. So that goes in. Sift that. Oops, spilt a bit. It's alright. Alright, so that's done. Now you need to rub the butter in with the tips of your fingers. So 60 grams of margarine or butter, whichever you prefer. I had margarine, so that's what I'm using. Alright, and I'm going to mix that in with the fingers. I'm going to rub it in. Because this is a hands-on job, you've got to make sure that your hands have been washed before, especially if you're giving it to other people and not just you. And make sure that you haven't got any rings on either, because that could be a problem. So once all the butter's rubbed in, now we need to pour the milk in, but you got to leave a little bit to glaze it with. So there's still some on my fingers. Oops, it's alright. Okay, so now we're going to pour the milk in, leaving a bit to glaze them with when we put them in. So I'm going to just leave a little bit. And now we're going to mix it. So I'm going to use a wooden spoon to mix it in. Gotta make sure that all the flour has been mixed in with the rest of the dough. You can see there's a bit there that still hasn't been mixed in. Make sure you get it all off the sides. All off the bottom. I'm actually gonna easy way to get dough off your fingers if it's not too sticky is just to rub them together. You can get a board and just get plain flour. And just lightly flour it so it doesn't stick. Now this bit may become a bit messy, the flour, but it's okay because you can just clean it up. Don't worry about washing your hands because it will help it not stick to your hands either. Okay, so now we're going to turn the dough out onto the floured board. That's a bit. Okay, now we're going to knead it lightly and quickly. So probably should have got a non-slip thing underneath, but that's okay. Just knead it until it just lightly. I'm just trying to get flour into it. So try not to use too much flour when you flour the board, because otherwise your dough will just become floury. Okay, so now I'm just going to split it in two to make this job easier. I'm going to knead them individually just to make sure it's properly done beforehand. I'm just going to put 1/2 back in the bowl for now because my board's only small. So we seem to have lost the rolling pin. That's okay, we'll just spread it out with my hands. Maybe, we'll see. So we want to roll it out to about 2 centimeters thick. I've probably done it a little bit thinner, but that's okay. It does say roll or press, so this should be alright. And now I'm going to use a round cutter and just cut out the circles. And we'll see how we go. If they're a bit too thick, we'll just do them. Yeah, they're alright. Now I'm gonna just line the trays with baking paper. Oh, I just found the rolling pin. It's okay, I'll do it with the next batch. Right, so you're gonna get a pan. Just line it with baking paper. It does say to grease them, but it's alright. So that one's about that thick, which is about how thick it did say, about 2 centimeters. It's probably actually a bit thinner than 2 centimeters, but that's okay. So it says that it makes about 18. That little lot then just made 6. But that's okay. So I've got 6 there, and we'll just continue on. Just put a bit more flour on the board. Rolling pin. So we're just going to get out that, roll it to about 2 centimeters thick. get the cutter again and cut as many as we can out of that piece. I just did has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 32. So I think it's actually quite good. Some of them are probably a little bit too thin, but okay. Alright, so these are the trays, the scones. I think that tray will probably turn out the best. That's okay. So now we're going to glaze them. So just get a brush and the leftover milk and just lightly over the top. Try not to put too much in. So they're probably a little bit browner than I wanted them, but they do smell really good. I'm just going to move them here. I'm actually going to try and put them all on one tray so they're easier to see. You pull them out of the oven to wear an oven mitt or use a tea towel or something. An oven mitt's probably the best to use, but if you don't have an oven mitt, then tea towel is better than nothing. Let's try that. In the middle, and they taste quite well. So this recipe is from the Commonsense cookbook. So the recipe, if you have the book, this version, it's on page 204. Yeah, it's actually a good thing. So you can serve scones with jam, cream, butter, anything that might take your fancy. But hope you enjoy, and hopefully you like the scones that you make if you make them yourself. And yeah, see you next time.